Hello athletes and fans of bodybuilding, Tarek El-Guindy with the Mr. Olympia. Amazing shows. Let's start with Linda Murray's Atlanta Pro. Man, can you imagine you earn your Olympia qualification and you take a picture with 8-time Miss Olympia on stage? That's one for the books. Congratulations. Let's go with Kareth Baggio. Man, he took second in New York, which is his house, to Ole Kriv. He came to Atlanta and he wasn't playing around. Kareth is one of the nicest guys in the business, but his physique was just mean physique. He had the mass, he had the condition and the lines. Kareth Baggio is dangerous, and he can attack Sean Clarida, Keon Pearson, and even beat Ole Kriv. I think this was his best ever. Congratulations. In the classic, BJ Carswell, beautiful lines. He has the lines, but we need more size and maybe a little bit more conditioning. Great competitor. Moving on to men's physique, Sharif Reed, man, took second place at the Masters and wins here. The guy is over 40, winning shows, going to the Olympia. Beautiful physique, maybe a little bit more upper chest. Moving on to women's bodybuilding, Michaela Aycock. Conditioning her is her trademark, but I think this time she was a bit fuller, which benefits her. She's a master poser, she minimizes the waist, and I think this fuller look for Michaela is going to be beneficial at the Olympia. I would try it, because now we're dealing with, you know, Andrea Shaw and some of these bigger girls. I like this look for Michaela. If she can duplicate that, I think she can attack some of the top 5, top 4 girls. Congratulations. Anna Harrias, she wins the women's physique. Also beautiful lines. We need to gain just a bit more size. Going against Sarah Viegas and Natalia Coelho, let's add some size and then we're right there. Congratulations. Moving on to the figure. That's an experienced competitor, Sheriff Richardson. She has the physique, she has the lines. We just need a little bit more quads. The quads are key, and that's going to be a theme here in the figure. If you have a little bit more quads, the waist gets small. She has this amazing V taper, and I can only imagine if she adds the quads, then you're really attacking Sydney Gillen on the figure division. Congratulations. Moving on to the wellness. Great competitor, Daniela Esquivel. She posed well, she has beautiful lines, but we need a little bit more power from the back. Bigger glutes and bigger legs. Great competitor. We'll see what she can do at the Olympia. Moving on to bikini, Jasmine Gonzalez. Man, Jasmine looked incredible. I remember when Jasmine turned pro at the Nationals, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And she refined her physique. She downsized the legs. And now she's so composed. She poses well. The conditioning is there. Everything is there. I wouldn't be surprised if Jasmine, just like Rihanna, just like Daraja, they attack the top 5. They attack some of the girls that are placing well. Daraja did that a few years ago, and I think Rihanna and Jasmine can do the same this coming Mr. Olympia. The star of the show, yes, was Shelley Mensah. Man, look at this physique. She's like glorious. When it comes to the physique round in the fitness, I think she's going to go right there with Missy Truscott and put a fight. She's strong in the performance, in the posing round. She's very strong. She has great transitions. I'm excited to see. And Shelley is going to come down to the Olympia battle in Phoenix. So, man, this is a competitor to keep an eye on, and I think she can make an impact immediately. Moving on to Vancouver. Yes, John Jewett. Remember him when he was turning pro at the USA's. And man, now he's going to the Olympia. John Jewett is Branch Warren, okay? There's no other way around it. He reminds me of Branch Warren. He's got the mass. He's got the conditioning. Yes, he doesn't have the lines as Flex Wheeler, but then again, you and I don't have the lines as Flex Wheeler. But I think he can be the next Branch Warren. Bring the mass, and his abdominal section was perfect, and bring the conditioning. I'm excited to see him because I not only think he can be in the mix in the top 10 at the Olympia, but I think for the future, John is a young guy, and I think for the future, we're talking about Branch Warren 2.0. Moving on to classic physique, Kellen Wilson. He's got the lines, but he needs to fill up, especially the legs. Tall guys, classic physique, you need to fill up. Some of those side poses by C-Bum, Ramon, man, they're super dense. So we need to fill up. Once he's filled up, he's going to be extremely competitive at the Olympia stage. Moving on to men's physique, Ruben Glass. Man, huge clavicle bones. You guys know I love the large clavicle bones. He just needs to come in a little bit tighter. He's a local guy right here from Southern California, Murrieta. So I know him and his wife, who's a great fitness competitor, Andrea. They're going to get him tightened up, and he's going to be amazing at the Olympia. We just need to bring in the conditioning. Moving on to figure, Manine Dutili. Man, great condition, and she looked incredible with the lines. But again, we need more quads. If you want to get to the figure top 5 at the Olympia, you need that V-taper with the quads, which minimizes the waist. She has great condition. She has great lines. Let's just work on conditioning. Moving on to fitness, Tamara Vaughn. Man, she's an experienced competitor. Love her transitions. She's very artistic. She's done that many times at the Olympia stage. But I think right now Tamara can be a little bit more risky on her presentation. We're dealing with Taylor Learmon, Missy Truscott, and all these crazy girls that fly through the air. Tamara has all the potential and the ability to go to that level, so I think she can risk it this time at the Olympia and go for the moon. She has the ability and the skill set to do it. Congratulations. We're now in the bikini, and guess what? Ashley Kallwasser back in green and back winning. And I think Ashley is getting to her best physique. Even when she's not full, which I think is not her best physique, she wins. When she's full, which I think her best physique, wins. She wins pretty much every time she competes. But I think Ashley, when she has this fullness with the conditioning, she's incredible. And I think her and Coach Adam are finding the perfect Ashley. Regardless, that's 48 professional wins. Guys, she's won 48 pro shows. That's a lot of show. This girl is going to the record books. Congratulations. Moving on to Europe, Amsterdam. Classic physique, Vahid Badpay. I spoke to the head judge, Mazali, and he was impressed with Vahid's conditioning. Vahid was in the top 10 at the Olympia. So when it comes to conditioning, he can expose anybody. I mean anybody. C-Bum, Ramon, Urs, Wesley Vissers. He might be one of the most conditioned guys at the Olympia stage. He needs to fill up gradually, contain the abdominal, and he'll be even more competitive. He just needs to add a little bit more of a density to his look. But look at his conditioning. He's the role model when it comes to condition. He makes Iran proud. Moving on to the 212, Marco Ruz. He is also super conditioned. He's blocked. I mean, look at that. He's got separation everywhere on the legs. The quads are ripped. He's got the mass. We need more back width. If he has more back width, it changes the game for him. Because from the front, especially on some of the most muscular poses, he's incredibly impressive. We just need more back width. That's going to change his physique. Congratulations. Bikini, Ruki Solak. I have never seen this competitor, but she impressed me. She's complete, streamlined. She's got small waist. The glutes are there. I would recommend that she comes in just a little bit fuller at the Olympia. You're dealing with Jennifer Dora. You're dealing with Laura Lee Chapato. So if you come in a little bit fuller, that might benefit you. In the wellness, Lisa Meinwenskill. I think that's her last name. She comes in with great glutes and great legs. But it's almost a bit too much because she's not the tallest competitor. So I would tell her, contain the development on the glutes, contain the development on the legs. especially some of the shorter competitors, you start packing a lot of muscle as a bikini competitor, as a wellness, you lose a little bit of that streamlined look. She has plenty of glutes, plenty of legs. I'm sure there's girls there saying, give it a little bit to me, girl. She is fantastic. Congratulations. Moving on to Taiwan. I was in Taiwan. Man, I love Taiwan. It's a place in my heart. John and Kai, they do amazing shows, and the production, the promotion, the efficiency. I mean, Taiwan is truly ahead of the game when it comes in promoting bodybuilding show. Congratulations. In the classic physique, we had Ahmed Wolf from the United Emirates. Man, he came in posing. He's tall and big. We just need him to add a little bit more legs, especially on the side poses. In the side chest, if he has the density on the hamstrings, Ahmed can be very competitive. And in the bikini, Sohan, man, she shocked the world. There was a lot of favorites, competitors that had been to the Olympia, but she came in and she had the tiny waist, she had the streamlined look, the conditioning was perfect, the glutes were full, everything was perfect, just working a little bit on the posing, and Sohan can be one of those future stars in the Asian continent that just comes to the Olympia and gets great placing. Amazing weekend. Congratulations. I got Olympia battle coming up this Saturday. It's going to be the Phenom Taylor Learmont versus Shelley Mensah, the Atlanta Pro Show winner. This is going to be incredible. The television stations are going to be there again for Olympia battle. They love it. It's going to be at the Phoenix Iron Games in Phoenix. I'll see you there.